Film legend Delon his dogs as fans mourn. Film legend Alain Delon was buried on Saturday in a private funeral, attended by his children, relatives, and close friends as fans mourned outside the gates of his country estate, where he was laid to rest near his beloved dog. The 88-year-old star of such classics as Samourai and Purple Noon, who was once described as Europe's James Dean, died on Sunday. French police had set up roadblocks near the manor in the village of Douchy, with the airspace overhead also closed for the entire weekend. The 50 or so mourners allowed into the estate's private chapel had to leave their mobile phones at the door to ensure strict privacy. Veteran Italian actress Claudia Cardinale, 86, who starred opposite Delon in The Leopard, was too sad to come, her agent told AFP. "They asked me to put into words," she said after his death. "But the sadness is too intense." But Rosalie Van Bremen, Delon's ex-wife and mother of his children, Anushka and Alain Fabian, was present. Sources close to proceedings told AFP. Fans had left countless floral tributes and cards at the manor gates all week, with around 100 people gathered there on Saturday to say goodbye. "I wanted to pay him homage, even from behind the gates on the day of the funeral, as a symbolic gesture," Marie-Christine Guibert, a neighbor, told AFP. "I really had to be here," said Maxime Ducharme, 28. "I inherited a passion for Delon from my parents." Delon's 3 children, who were with him when he died, told AFP that they were extremely touched by the fervor and affection shown by his fans in France and across the world. Since his death, France has been paying homage to Delon, one of the country's biggest but most divisive stars. He was one of the last living legends of a golden era of French cinema in the 1960s. While he had legions of fans around the world, Delon's relations with women caused controversy. His sons accused him of domestic violence, which Delon denied while admitting to slapping women. The actor also drew criticism for supporting Jean-Marie Le Pen, co-founder of the far-right National Front, and for his opposition to same-sex relationships. Feminists were appalled by the Lifetime Achievement Award the Cannes Film Festival gave him in 2019. Delon lived his later years largely as a recluse, though his personal life kept him in the headlines.
In 2023, children filed a complaint against his live-in assistant, Hiromi Rollin, accusing her of harassment and threatening behavior. The siblings went on to wage a public battle in the media and the courts, arguing over his health, which worsened after a stroke in 2019. Even in death, he was still making headlines after it emerged that he asked for his favorite dog to be put down and buried with him. But his longtime friend and fellow 1960s screen icon Brigitte Bardot said the Belgian Malinois called Lubo would be spared. "The family of Alain Delon have confirmed to us that they will take care of him. Lubo will of course not be euthanized," Foundation said on the X social media platform. French TV presenter Stéphane Bern said Delon's wish to be buried with his dogs was very him, comparing him to Frederick the Great of Prussia, who did the same. "It was a gesture of majesty and panache," he said, "very Delon, worthy of a leopard who had become a misanthrope. I have absolutely no fear of death," the actor insisted in 2011, posing for photographs outside the tomb where he intended to be buried. Despite his reputation as an inveterate womanizer both on and off the screen, Delon, a Catholic, said his mad passion was for the Virgin Mary. "She is the woman I love most in the world," he said, "he one I talk most to."